Hi and welcome to this episode of Mootopia MMIV. It's the review of Tuesday's game against the Dog Track Dwellers and look ahead to Saturday's game against Gillingham. Let's get cracking! Owing to my education being very important, I couldn't attend the game, but thankfully my parents have given up hope on my brother, so he and my dad have helped with this reaction. After 2 days of variations of "they're not a real club" and "you deserted your club" on X, the game kicked off with Dons all in white looking dazzling in the floodlights, and AFC were in a Boca Juniors tribute kit. The atmosphere was crackling with excitement and the weather was poor to say the least. For the first 10 minutes it was pretty evenly matched, with both teams looking up for the game, but in the 10th minute Louis played a simple pass to Tomlinson on the left wing, and Tomlinson ran at the AFC right back Biller and totally skinned him, crossed the ball between 3 defenders and the keeper for Kemp to score his first goal since returning on loan. 1-0 Dons. Dons pretty much tore AFC to pieces from this point on, as the goal seemed to destroy their motivation and any sense of a game plan from them. A second goal seemed just a matter of time, and AFC's number 6 Johnson scored the goal of the game when, under pressure from Max Dean, he placed a delightful chip over the keeper from the edge of the box. If it had been scored in the correct goal, it would have been a goal of the season contender. 2-0 Dons. The shame of what he'd just done caused Johnson to be subbed off. Well, it was either shame or he'd injured his foot. We know which one we think it is. Don's third goal came from a good set piece. Kemp took a short free kick on the right to Robson, who floated the ball into the box, where an unmarked O'Hara jumped and placed the ball into the net, with the keeper completely blinded by 3 defenders between him and O'Hara. One of them, which I'm assuming, should have picked up the scorer. So 22 minutes in and the game looked to be over. Dons were attacking at will and there appeared to be no desire to get back into the game from the opposition players. The second half played out with another attack from the Dons, but the finishing touch was missing. The second half started and thankfully, unlike Saturday, the Dons didn't take their foot off the pedal and things continued in the same way as the first half had been. AFC were now at least trying to score though, and they looked second best all over the pitch, especially their 29 who refused to look up and pass, despite clearly being the main attacking outlet. On 53 minutes, Dons took pity and played the good host by gifting Little a goal, when Marshall, for some reason only he will know, decides to play a pass to Payne, who was never in a safe position to receive the ball owing to Little marking him closely, rather than laying him off to the keeper's left to O'Hara, who was stood alone with the entire MK1 postcode to take the ball into. So with the score now 3-1, a fight back could have been on. Just stay disciplined and organised is all their coach will have been saying. So obviously they had Biller sent off after a long ball hoofed up by Harvey, completely confusing the number 2, who decided grabbing Dean round the waist and slamming him to the ground was the best thing to do. It wasn't. So with AFC down to 10 men, the fight back could still have been on, right up until Calambai, who had replaced the Shane Johnson, decided he wanted out of the rain too, and also fouled Dean after a long ball, this time from O'Hara, and he was also sent off, leaving AFC to play for at least 18 minutes with 9 players. On this point, the Dons went on cruise control and did try on a couple occasions to score, but with a 2-goal lead, and AFC now forced to just pump up the ball up forward to number 38 and hope he could hold the ball up, which he couldn't. So they posed little attacking threat. Our choice for AFC's star man goes to their keeper Bass, who faced 12 shots on target but kept the scoreline down. So Dons finished pretty comfortably with 3-1 winners, and Max Dean completing his transformation in an icon to the Stadium MK, because although he didn't score, his work rate and positioning caused Johnson to score in his own net, and of course he was the player fouled for the red cards. Max Dean was chosen by Thomas and my dad as the man of the match for the Dons. This result would push Dons up to 6th in the table, with Mansfield drawing with Sutton. We're only 6 points off Autos. Surely we won't pip Mansfield to 3rd on the last day. Again? On Saturday, Dons play the last of the 3 games at home against Gillingham, a team that away from home we always struggle against, and a team who, like Dons, are hoping at least playoffs. With them being 10th in League 2 on 42 points, just 3 points off Dons, but Dons have a better goal difference. In their last 6 league games, Gillingham have only lost 1, a 2-0 loss to Crawley on Boxing Day, and have the honour of giving Troy Deeney 2 of the 3 points he achieved as manager of Forest Green, with the other 3 being wins, all of them being by 1 goal. Their top scorers are Bon, Malone and Mahoney, who have all scored 4 goals, with Mahoney probably being the man to watch, as he is also the 2nd most assists in the team with 3. As you can see from their top scorer stats, Gillingham don't score many, averaging less than a goal a game so far in league, with 24 scored in 27 games, but they have conceded 32 goals, which is 3 less than Dons. This game is unlikely to be a goal fest. Dons go into this game having won 4 of the last 6, scoring 9 but conceding 7 too, although 5 of those came in defeats to Doncaster and Morecambe. Only Doncaster in their last 6 have stopped Dons scoring, so in order to win against Gillingham are likely to need to score at least 2, but Dons have also only kept 1 clean sheet in 6-2. So it's prediction time, and after one of my predictions being bang on and the other being really close, I think I have a fair chance of being right. So I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw with Max Dean scoring. That's this episode all wrapped up. Thanks for watching. Smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and go on you Dons!